Good afternoon, YouTubers. GW here, Guido Whisperer, bringing to you another episode of the Guido Whisperer, just being himself. So today, as promised, I wanted to do another bike bag review of the Outershell Adventure Rolltop Saddle bag. But before we get to that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell, make sure you get the notification, and as always, leave me a comment on how I can improve or how I could do better. Actually, we just had a comment about the views while recording, so I'm actually going to be adjusting and purchasing a couple things to make my viewers appreciate the bike rides and appreciate a little bit more of a better view. So kudos to you guys for letting me know that the view on my bike is kind of screwed up, so we'll go from there. Anyways, back to at it again. Back at it. So Outershell Adventure, we already made one review on the handlebar bag, and today we're actually going to talk about the Rolltop Saddle bag. Again, this company here is out of California. Outershell Adventure, Cannondaleslate, out of California. Phenomenal. Red, white, and blue, made in America, and then it's handmade, so I really like it. Right now I have my bag set up with the contents rather large because I have a coat in there for quote-unquote fall time or winter time riding, so it's kind of packed full of stuff just to kind of show you guys exactly what's inside of it and what it can hold. Retails for about 75 bucks, I think. I'll leave the link down below so you guys can check it out. But again, Outershell Adventure, I'll take it off here. We'll kind of go through it and discuss what's all inside of it. So the good part about it, it has these heavy duty clips and Velcro along the top side here to connect onto your seat post. Just if you check it out, the Velcro itself here runs around your seat post, and double stitched Velcro, very tough, doesn't peel off very easily. It actually connects very well to it, and it's also double stitched down below here where a lot of the stress would happen with the Outershell Adventure bag from it bouncing around. One of the cool things that they do is they double stitch on both sides here with the bag, so it goes underneath, and then it loops around the saddle itself, so it actually allows you to loop around and connect underneath. One cool thing that they've done also is these clips and these buckles that they use. If you can see, it has a pull tab underneath there that locks whatever webbing that they use into place. So you have to physically unlock it in order to slide in and out when it comes to the bag and adjusting it. So once you got it to the right position that you want it in itself, you go ahead and lock it down, and then it becomes that much more sturdy. The clips are very durable. I had it out with me on my first Centuryride, and really love that bag. I obviously take, because I have the brown, I kind of picked brown, but they have multiple colors for you to pick. On the opposite side, they have another fast buckle that unclips and then comes apart inside here. And then as you can see, it has Velcro on the top and bottom of this bag. On the inside, it's lined with a waterproof material. The ride that I just did, a Centuryride, it actually rained for about 30-35 miles, so it actually worked out. Everything that was inside there stayed pretty dry and never got wet at all. So just to show you guys what I currently have in this bag and why it's in this configuration, obviously I have my inner tube. I generally carry 2 inner tubes, but I had to use one on my ride the other day, so luckily I had 2. So I have 2 inner tubes on generally. I have a multi-tool. This multi-tool here has a strap, has a configuration of all the tools itself. So pretty awesome. I love this tool. Got me through quite a bit when it comes to riding bikes and changing my tires. I obviously carry a compressed gas to pump up my tires in a plastic case. Has a locking mechanism inside of there. I usually carry 2 cylinders. And then I carry a tire lever. Obviously, I know it's not generally, or it's generally frowned upon to use a tire lever, but when your hands are cold or you have to deal with your hands being soaking wet from the rain, the tire lever actually works out pretty good. The other thing I carry in there, and especially in the winter time, is a coat. And this coat's one of my favorite coats because it compresses down quite a bit. So as if you look, I'll pull it out. But this coat is, you know, just to get you a little bit warmer from the weather if you decide to stop. It's a Propel Bass engineered, made in Myanmar, actually. And it's, you know, the shell of itself is 100% nylon, 100% polyester, down 90% and 10% feathers. So I love this coat. Super lightweight and compresses down to a tiny little ball that actually fits in this bag. The bag itself, again, with Velcro in the front, as you can see here. You can look inside there. Waterproof on the bottom side where everything would be hit at the bottom here as far as the water goes. On the top side is that strong material. Everything is double stitched coming across to include double looped inside itself here. If you take a look right there, it's double looped and stitched so they don't pull apart. And I think it's vitally important for anything to be stitched that way. It's actually turned around this way and stitched across to hold up. I have a couple friends that do a lot of stitching. They said it's pretty good made bag. Obviously their logo on the side here, and all around it's a darn good bag. Here's their logo here from Outershell, made in California. Pretty cool stuff. Not too much stuff is made in the U.S. anymore, but Kyle Nag puts together a great product when it comes to it. I really can't say anything bad about this bag. This is good for, you know, one day ride. Probably no more than that if you're doing any bike packing. He does sell bigger bags for bike packing and whatnot. So again, just to kind of recap, double stitch everywhere, very strong the way it's handmade. The Velcro itself is super high quality, and the buckles themselves, my favorite part, they're locking buckles so that you don't have to worry about sliding in and out. It actually locks into place, it stays into place, and you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. So again, just kind of wanted to do a short video on, you know, my saddle bag that I use 99.9% of the time, unless I'm going on long trips, and I haven't figured out what my right bag is for that. But yeah, check them out. Outershell Adventure, Kyle Nag, great product as always. I'll see you next time, guys. Keep riding.